Yeah, I know. The big one? That has actually been before. I'm gonna do that. I'm scared too.
Look at those, controlling through the top of the tank.
So, are you afraid of stingrays? I just heard the large one. Hallie, she sees you. I see you. You're the big thing right there with the thingies. Dude, I'm not scared of stingrays. I'll pet one if I wanted to. It's just, over here. I'm not.
Snake tail.
Look, that one's moving in the breeze. Oh, it's gonna hit the shark.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Ocean Voyager and our final whale shark feeding of the day. So for those who weren't aware, we are about to feed all 4 of our whale sharks, which are the large polka-dotted sharks swimming throughout the habitat. They are welcome to stay for that. Just be sure if you are on the lower level that you either have a seat on the raised seating area or down in front of the window. Now we do want to keep this solid color carpet clear as our walkway, just because we've been sort of busy today and we want to make sure we have a way for folks to enter and exit. Now you can already see our largest whale shark coming into camera view there, as well as right behind me here, beginning her feeding. So this is Trixie, and you'll notice that as we are feeding Trixie, we are using what looks like an oversized spoon, and that's exactly what it is. It's just a big bowl on the end of a long pole, and we are using that to pour Trixie's food out in front of her. Now, a lot of folks are sort of surprised by this because whale sharks are so large. In fact, ours are just juveniles. They could get more than twice what some of their lengths are. So the biggest whale shark on record was actually 40 feet long. But when you see Trixie coming up, or any of our other whale sharks, you'll see that cute mouth in the front. What you don't see is a throat in the back with about the size of a quarter. So what whale sharks have is they do have special filtering pads in front of their gills that sort their food, and they naturally feed on plankton. So they'll just sort of swim through the ocean with their mouths wide open for long periods of time, and whatever happens to get in there that's smaller than a quarter is basically good eating. So that's a mixture of organisms as well as algae. So when we are feeding them, and we now have Chiroko coming into view on the camera as well as behind me over here, and he is a male whale shark. So when we are feeding them, we are feeding them not animal matter, things such as krill, which looks like a little pink shrimp about the size of your fingernail. And in the afternoons, we're feeding them chopped up restaurant quality squid, but we're also giving them gelatin. And the reason for the gelatin is that it's an algae-based, nutrient-rich gelatin that is essentially a way to make sure that they get all of their veggies that they need. So it's really good for them. And by feeding them this way, we know exactly how much food each whale shark receives. And also, you'll notice that the aquarists are moving that bowl around. Having the whale sharks follow the bowl can help in a number of different ways. One of them being that the aquarists are in a soft bottom raft there. So we're not worried about the aquarius safety, but if you see Trixie there bumping the boat, if she's coming up underneath hitting that boat, she's over 20 feet long. So you're not going to have a very comfortable ride if you're on your knees in a soft bottom raft and a shark more than 20 feet long is bumping the bottom of it. So we try to teach them to follow the boats for a multitude of reasons, and that's one of them. Now, what most folks aren't aware of is that whale sharks are known as gentle giants. They don't have an aggressive bone in their bodies, which is sort of an extra little geeky aquarium joke there because they're sharks, so they don't have any bones. But anywho, I digress. That being said, they do have little tiny teeth, so don't let anybody tell you whale sharks don't have teeth, because they do. Just no one knows what they really use them for, since they are kosher feeders. They're also found, I don't know if I mentioned, all around the equator. You know, the aquarium has research going on with whale sharks down along the Yucatan Peninsula, Project Domino that we're working on. Every year, our head researcher, Dr. Doug, goes down there and will actually put tags on whale sharks and transmitters so we can learn more about them. Because people have only been researching them now for a little over 10 years. So there's almost more that we don't know than that we do. We don't even know how long whale sharks live. No one really knows how many whale sharks are out there. They're very hard to count. So the only real way to count a whale shark or count the population in an area are aerial surveys. And you can imagine with that polka dot pattern and that counter shading, once they hit a certain depth, we can't see them from an airplane. So we are trying to learn quite a bit more about them over the years through researching them both here in our habitat, but also out in the ocean. For those just joining us, we are doing our final whale shark feeding of the day. So what I want to find out while you're feeding these whale sharks, since you are the largest species of shark in the ocean, they're a great big fish, do you guys have any questions about our animals? Is there anything you wanted to know about our whale sharks or our other animals throughout the habitat? Anybody want to go scuba diving in here? Oh, you have a question. Yes, sir. How long do they live? No one knows how long whale sharks live. So we do know more than 10 years though, because our whale sharks have been here for 10 years. So we know that much, but no one really knows how long whale sharks live yet. That is something that we're trying to learn over time through researching them both in Mexico as well as here in the aquarium. All right, any other questions? Well, once you have that cap, with fish, most of the time, once they pop that pup out or lay that egg, they just swim away. So some species of fish will protect their eggs. The whale sharks give live birth. So once that pup comes out, it's on its own. All right, guys. Well, if anyone is interested in learning more about these animals, or you would like to scuba dive and swim in this habitat, that is one way we raise money for our research and rescue program. It's also incredible event myself. So feel free to come up and ask me about that program. Other than that, I just want to thank you guys for joining us for our final whale shark feeding of the day. And I hope you have a wonderful afternoon.